Okay, Chicago, I may have the best post that's ever been made in Chicago to wrap up Black History Month. We're going to talk about Reverend Jesse Jackson, may you rest in peace. We're going to talk about Dilla's quote that the dopest things in the world come out of Chicago. We're going to talk about house music. We're going to talk about my man Kurt Townsend, and as always, a little Wilkins Black history information. So this is going to take a minute. So if you're on the bus, or you're waiting in the airport or in the doctor's office, pull this out because it's going to be entertaining. You ready? In 1971, I came to Mendel Catholic High School. It was about 80% white. And before it was Mendel Catholic High School, it was called the Pullman Free School of Manual Training. And guess what? In that gym right there, which has been reconstructed, it's not the gym that we had, but in that gymnasium, they used to have the Battle of the Bands, and bands like Styx and CTA, which is the Chicago Transit Authority that became Chicago, used to play here every weekend. And us few black guys that were here, no bueno. Don't come to these dances, just not welcome. But after a couple of years, we were thinking this just is not right. And as Jesse Jackson used to say back in the 70s, hey, cut us in or cut it out. And that encouraged me to run for junior class president, because as junior class president, I was going to have the opportunity to say to Father Gavin, hey, it's not fair that the white guys get to have a dance and we can't come. He said, wait a minute, what do you mean you can't come? I said, Father Gavin, really, it's a thing. Because at this point, we're about half black, half white at the school. And he said, okay, well, if you guys want to have a dance, go ahead. And we got together, and we had the first Mendel dance here in the fall of 1973, a long time ago. So if you know anybody who is in Catholic school between 1973 and 1988 on the south side of Chicago, ask them about the Mendel dances. You're going to get a long conversation. When I was here, graduated in 75, we did a few dances, 4 or 5 dances, and guess what? Lots of people came, and we gave the Augustinian fathers a lot of money from those dances. Well, I left, and then young Kurt Townsend got here and started saying, well, wait a minute, we could make this a big thing. And about that time, house music was getting started, and Kurt said, hey, to the priest who ran the school, can we throw parties here? And he took it to another level. Mendel had dances every week, starting from the mid-70s and on into the 80s. Thousands of people would come every weekend. There would be bi-level DJs, battles of the DJs, and that was one of the catalysts of making house music the worldwide phenomenon that it became. No, it didn't start here at Mendel, and we didn't start it, but we got it started to be popular, and then Kurt and his team took it to the next level. So house music, one of the dopest things in the world, started right here in Chicago on 111th and King Drive, passed around to the rest of the world. The Augustinian fathers, God bless them, they cut us in. They did not cut us out. And everybody flourished as a result. So that's a little bit of Chicago Black history to wrap up 2026 Black History Month. Hope you enjoyed that, Chicago.